everyone, my name's Ali and welcome back to my channel, Mindful Living. So if you've been following along on my channel, you already know that I have been doing a small space garden series this summer. If you haven't yet, be sure to go back and give those videos a watch where I show you guys tons of different options for growing in containers and in small spaces. I do have a few more videos coming to show you the last few things I'm planting in my garden, but before I do that, I wanted to give you guys an update on my arugula because it's growing like crazy and is pretty much ready to be harvested and used in a salad. So a few weeks back, I did plant this indoors starting from a seed, and I transferred it into containers, which I showed you guys in my video about a month ago. Arugula grows really fast, so it's crazy how much I have in this one little container here. I do have a few seedlings still growing on the side, so I am going to be harvesting my bigger leaves today to make a salad, which I'm also going to show you guys at the end of this video, so stick around for that as well. I'm going to show you guys how to make a really simple and delicious arugula salad using only arugula and a few other ingredients. But before that, let's get started with showing you how this arugula has grown over the past month or so. Okay, so this is about a week and a half or so after I planted. You can see how the plant has grown quite a bit since then. It's starting to sprout its third and fourth leaves. There's about 4 true leaves per seedling at this point, and my other seedlings that I planted off to the side have already germinated and come through the soil. Okay, and this is about another few days later. You can see just how big the leaves are getting. They're getting really full. I did fertilize this plant throughout the growing process, and about a week later, it's looking really good here. I have lots of growth. If you look really deep in there, you can see just how big these stems are getting. And you can also see the little guys that I've planted off to the side here, which are also doing well. Like I noted in my other video when planting it, arugula doesn't like really hot temperatures, so whenever it was super hot, I just made sure to put it into a shady area like this. And here I'm just showing you guys how those little seedlings that I planted off to the side are doing. They're definitely growing. I mean, they are growing a little slower because the leaves are so big that are around them that they are blocking a little bit of their sun. But I'm going to be harvesting that today, so. And I would say this is about 4 weeks after planting them outside. It's looking so delicious. At this point, you can pretty much start trimming off of your plant as well. You don't have to wait. Here are those other 2 little seedlings that I have off to the side, looking pretty big now. And I was just giving my plants one last bit of water this morning before I'm going to be harvesting them tonight for dinner. And I am going to give you guys a little step-by-step on how you can harvest your arugula so it keeps growing. Okay, so let's go ahead and get harvesting our leaves. I'm just bringing my arugula container into my kitchen to do this. And I'm going to be using just basic kitchen scissors to cut my leaves today. So the most important thing when harvesting is making sure to trim the outer leaves and not trimming the new growth in the middle of the plant, which is what I'm showing you guys here. I like to trim it as close as I can. I don't want to leave a lot of stems sitting in the container, so I do try and trim as close as I can get to the bottom here. If you've never tried arugula, it does have a peppery taste to it. So I'm going to be showing you guys my favorite salad to make with this, which is an arugula balsamic glaze salad. So since it does have a peppery taste, the balsamic glaze pairs perfectly with it to give the greens a little bit of sweetness. So here I'm just giving you guys a little bit more of a close-up look so you can see just how close I'm getting here when I'm trimming my arugula. Keep in mind the smaller leaves will have a more subtle flavor. I personally enjoy and love the peppery taste of arugula, but if you don't enjoy a strong flavor, you can try harvesting the smaller leaves for yourself to try first. Arugula is packed with lots of vitamin C, vitamin K, potassium, and calcium. It's good for your bone health and helps reduce inflammation in the body. And when it's done, it's going to look something like this. So I am leaving a few smaller leaves here, and I'm making sure not to trim the new growth in the middle like I said. And yeah, this is all going to grow back again, which is awesome. You guys can see here how much arugula I got from that one harvest. Plenty to make a huge salad for dinner tonight. And here I'm just showing you guys what else you're going to need for the recipe. So fresh cherry tomatoes, balsamic, and some brown sugar. You can add any other toppings you like into the salad. Sunflower seeds are awesome on it. You can even top it with a little bit of goat's cheese or feta cheese to give it a little kick. Typically, if I have that in the fridge, I definitely love to add goat's cheese on top. Go ahead and throw the cherry tomatoes into the salad, and we're going to get started on making the dressing. So I'm not going to measure here. I would say it's about half a cup of balsamic. You can use as much as you like, but we are going to be reducing this on the stove, and this will help the balsamic thicken. I also am going to add a teaspoon of brown sugar. You can feel free to add more if you like it a little sweeter. And yeah, just bring this to a boil. Once it comes to a boil, you want to turn it down to low and let it simmer for 15 minutes. While the balsamic is simmering, it is going to reduce and thicken, so it's going to be perfect to drizzle on top of our fresh arugula. Once that's done, you want to turn it off and let your balsamic glaze come to room temperature. Don't pour the glaze over your greens when it's hot. Once that comes to room temperature, just go ahead and drizzle this all over your cherry tomatoes and arugula. I love to crack some fresh pepper on top and serve it on the side of anything you like: chicken, steak, veggie burger. It's an awesome side dish to almost any meal, or you can have it on its own for lunch. I hope if you guys enjoyed this recipe and gardening video today, that you will give me a like, leave me a comment below, or subscribe to my channel. And be sure to stay tuned for the next video coming in my small space garden series. Thanks for watching!